What is going on everyone, MrSimo for the win here and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. So what I'm going to be doing today is something slightly different. Before I get into today's video, I'm not here to point any fingers, I'm just here to discuss an article. So if you guys have been following Twitter recently, this has been all over my Twitter feed and I decided to go ahead and make a video on it. If you haven't seen the article for yourself, I will leave a full link in the description of this video. But today's topic is actually an 11-year-old boy plays Grand Theft Auto, takes parents' car for a spin. Now, if you guys are 11 years old, you know, did you want to take your parents' car? Now, I'm not here to point any finger saying, oh, it's the parents' fault for letting them play GTA, because I'm pretty sure you guys played GTA before the age of 18, and I definitely know I played GTA before the age of 18. In fact, I think I played it about 12 or 13. Now, GTA has been really frowned upon by a lot of parents, especially who are, you know, in charge of younger children as well, because GTA has, you know, a lot of sexual references. It's just about killing and running over people, and the amount of times people have tried to pledge to get this game banned for different and variety of reasons is unbelievable. But then again, only because GTA shows off a ton of violence, so does a lot of other games, and they don't get, you know, as much hate as Grand Theft Auto does. I mean, let's just take a look at Mafia 3, for example. I know it's nowhere near as bizarre as Grand Theft Auto, but there is still a lot of violence on that game. And what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of other games out there that, you know, showcase a lot more violence. So does GTA, but GTA, for some reason, because it's such a big blockbuster and loads of people playing it, obviously this is the game a lot of people are targeting. But nevertheless, with all that being said, let's get in with today's article. So, the first line of the article actually says, the OPP were confronted by a bizarre incident on Saturday night when they pulled over an 11-year-old boy on the highway. The boy had been playing Grand Theft Auto and decided to borrow his parents' car to see what driving was really like. Now, I'm not too sure, well, obviously being a highway, I'm pretty sure this was taken in America. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure most cars in America are automatic, meaning they're a lot easier to drive than if it was just like a manual car. Because if you guys have drove a manual car, or you're pretty much starting to drive, you'll know driving isn't exactly the easiest thing in a manual car. You know, you have to get the clutch in the right position, you have to do this and you have to do that. Whereas an automatic, it's much more easier. I'm pretty sure you just put it in gear and off you go. So I guess the kid had a lot, you know, a bit of an advantage there if he was driving an automatic. But if he wasn't and he was driving a manual, then I'll give him credit, because it is not exactly the easiest thing you can do. But another thing as well is, why would this boy be possessed just to go ahead and drive his parents' car? Surely by the age of 11 or 12 now, you start to get a little bit of sense into you. You know, you do this and you don't do that. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what possessed this kid to do this stuff. But then again, if you sit back and think to when you was about 12 or 13, and maybe you watched a popular TV show, or you played a game such as Batman, I'm pretty sure, I know I did as well, thought to myself, wow, I really want to be that guy. So if you watch Superman and you're a big fan of Superman, maybe you guys wanted to be, you know, Superman. Or if you're a big fan of a particular game like Assassin's Creed or something, you'd be like, wow, I really want to be an assassin. As stupid as that sounds, you know what I mean? It's what younger people think. It's like Hitman as well. Hitman is a great game, but then like people say, oh, I wish I was like this guy, but then do they really know what a Hitman does in real life? Do you know what I mean? So at the age of that, I'm pretty sure, you know, children's minds can be a little bit offset when it comes to these sort of things. So I think that's why it's very important for the parents to be aware of this. And like I said, I'm not pointing any fingers at these parents, because children do have bizarre minds. But of course, I guess different games do influence children in different ways. But just let me know if you guys have any of them thoughts as a children. I know I did, and then it can just help conclude a really good answer for this topic. So the next line said, it could have been a fatality, said OPP Sergeant Kerry Smith. It was a Periscope video on Sunday afternoon. OPP units received a call about an erratic driver on Saturday. The car was going north on Highway 400 near Major Mackenzie and was described as swerving between lanes and driving at half the speed limit. So, like I said, driving on the highway as well is one of the major roads in America. I'm pretty sure it's where a lot of cars are. So this could have potentially caused a lot of accidents and also death to the kid. Now, I'm not too sure, like I said, how this kid really got used to driving, because even if you're driving an automatic, I'm pretty sure everyone who's driven a car by now knows it's not straightforward. You don't just get in a car and you're a master of it. But maybe, I don't know, you know, you don't know the background of this kid. but I think it's pretty bizarre that he went on the highway. The car got off the highway at King Road, but then turned around and went south on the Highway 400 again, this time driving well over the speed limit, going about 120 an hour. So that is pretty fast, guys. 120 an hour is absolutely ridiculous. That is pretty fast, especially when speed limits are set for a reason. They are set to keep the traffic flowing, but also to keep everybody safe. So obviously, this is beyond the speed limit now, and this kid's going quite dangerous. So then more units got involved and eventually stopped the car and discovered that the driver was only 11 years old. GTA is not the way to learn to drive, said Smith in the video. Even if you think you're a good driver by playing GTA, it's not a good idea, he said, concluding that the 11-year-old driver are not welcome on the highway. Now, like I said, this is pretty bizarre to read, and I couldn't believe what I was reading when I seen it. Like I said, this article may not exactly be real, but I've seen it quite a lot over Twitter, and I just thought I wanted to address this as a different video because I couldn't believe what I was actually reading. And it is quite dangerous for people to be doing this, especially at the age of 11, which I'm still quite surprised he was able to drive a car. But like I said, the cars may be a little bit easier to drive in America than they are in the United Kingdom. But with all that being said, like I said, I'm not here to point fingers, because as a kid, if you play a particular game, watch a particular series or anything like that, you want to be just like this character. Like I said, when I was watching The Walking Dead when I was younger, because obviously I started watching it from season 1, I just wanted to be like Rick Grimes, but that was so stupid, because obviously, well, I hope a zombie apocalypse isn't going to happen, and obviously I hope I'm not going around killing people, but you get the gist. As a kid, if you play a particular game and you really follow the franchise, you guys might want to be just like that person, and as you grow up you'll realise, hold on a minute, this is pretty stupid, because this guy just does bad stuff all the way. So, the mind of an 11-year-old is still growing, and I think it's very important for the parents to address, if they are going to buy a particular game for children, it's very important to address to them that they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that. Like I said, I'm not here saying parents shouldn't buy games for children, especially 18 games for 11-year-olds, because I've had 18 games, since I was very, very young, but I never wanted to go ahead, steal a car, I never wanted to go ahead and kill someone. So I just think it's very important that when something like this happens, it's just important that the parents talk to the child and just say, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't follow what this game possesses, because GTA in particular has definitely gave a negative impact on a lot of people, because loads of people think it advertises violence. People think if people play GTA, the next minute they're going to go out in town and murder everyone, and it's not exactly like that as well. And that's kind of what frustrates me about GTA, because there are, like I said, there's a lot of other violent games out there. I mean, Assassin's Creed, it's not as necessarily gory, but there's Assassin's Creed, there's Hitman, there's Mafia, and I'm pretty sure you guys can think of loads of disgusting titles as well as Grand Theft Auto, and some of them actually being more graphic than Grand Theft Auto. But obviously being a massive blockbuster, making over $1 billion on the weekend or something like that, it's going to get a lot of hate. But what I'm saying is, let me know down in the comment sections below if you followed any particular game, TV series or anything like that, and you wanted to be this particular person. Anyway guys, please be sure to feel free to leave a comment in the comment sections below. I do like to read all of your comments, and if you guys did enjoy today's video, it'd be very much appreciated if you could drop a like on today's video. Also, if you have stayed to the video all the way till the end, I will be posting another video very similar to this, but it's not actually to do with like an 11-year-old, but it's something to do on the same topic. So if you guys did enjoy this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because I will be posting that video later on this week. But anyway guys, I really hope you did enjoy it. It is something new I did on my channel, and I will be doing a few more, as well as some more GTA in general videos as well. But anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next one.